I think the thing with the James Harden situation that I keep coming back to is if he opts out, or you don't want to offer them this extension or whatever, who is out there, Mark, that makes you better or at least as good as you were this year? And that's the thing. Like, it's like, if you want Harden gone, you want Harden, that's fine. Okay, I would prefer that he doesn't come back either. But I'm not just gonna boot a guy out the door without a thought of like, okay, well, what's the backside look like? I mean, you could even talk about like the Andy Reid years. It's like, oh, fire Andy Reid. Okay, well, do you have a coach? Somebody who you think you can go to who's going to find as much success as he had. So you got to think through these things a little bit. It's not a strong free agent class. You got some guys who are on player options. I mean, who are your options? Like Chris Middleton and Kyrie Irving and Fred VanVleet on a player option. I mean, if you can lure Nick Nurse down here, does he opt out and come down? I don't know. It's not. There's no slam dunk, right, path to take here, which I think it makes it more complicated than anything. But I'm not going to do any of the trade and beat stuff to talk or like jump into the trade machine or whatever, because I just don't think that's a thing. I don't think it's going to happen.
I 1,000% agree with you, because there is nobody out there in free agency, which is why if you shift gears and you look at a guy like Daryl Morey, it's like, do you trust him to wave some kind of magic wand that gets some great return on some trade that doesn't even involve Joel Embiid, that's going to put another star next to Embiid and even Maxey in this regard? Do you see a trade out there? Because I don't.
No, I don't think there is. And people were giving him a lot of credit after, he worked something and James Harden chipped in to take less money and give them House and Tucker, right? So, I mean, we thought, all right, well, there's some wiggle room to bring some veterans in, and, and that didn't get him any further than everything else did, but, I don't know, like, who we're always talking about some big like name in every offseason.
Dame Lillard, man.
Is Lillard the one? I mean, like, is he the either the Bradley Beal talk a couple years ago? I mean, there's that summer where people thought LeBron might come here, right? I don't know who the slam dunk, like, this guy's going to get us over the hump person. I don't know who that person is, so it's just hard to fathom that Morey can work some kind of magic here, especially when they're still carrying the Tobias Harris contract. Be easier for them to get off of it hypothetically because they're in the last year now, but that's still a ton of money, So it's like, how do you work yourself off of that? And for as much magic as he pulled that first year, moving off the Horford contract and getting them to the number one seed, like I don't see a linear path to that right now.